Hello everyone and thank you for joining us. I'm Julia Stith and this is UNA Today. We start this broadcast off with an update from Lindsay Tarver.
Thanks, Julia. We'd also like to thank our news partners at WHNT for providing us with the footage for this update. Florence resident Jonathan Sharp was involved in a standoff with Florence police on September 16, 2020. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department attempted to arrest Sharp that morning. Sharp had a warrant out for his arrest on charges of felony theft and burglary. Sharp escaped police on foot, but police later found him locked in a truck parked at the Marathon gas station near the Cox Creek Parkway and Hilton Drive intersection. Sharp was armed with a knife and a gun. He allegedly threatened to harm himself with the knife. The police tried to reason with Sharp and get him out of the truck. When that did not work, the Florence Police Department and SWAT team used tear gas to lure him out. Police finally apprehended Sharp around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sharp was then taken to the hospital where he suffered non-life-threatening wounds. According to WAFF 48, Sharp is currently being held at the Lauderdale County Jailhouse on a $17,100 bond.
Beloved actor Chadwick Boseman died on August 28th after a 4-year battle with cancer. The news of the 43-year-old star's death came as a shock to many since he kept his diagnosis so private. Boseman's producer Michael Green was one of the few who actually knew of his condition. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Green said that the actor's mother, Carolyn Boseman, had always taught Boseman not to have people fuss over him. Many people paid tribute to the admired actor on social media. He touched the lives of many. His roles in Black Panther, Get On Up, 42, and more will never be forgotten. Many people were inspired by the characters he played in these films. Boseman will never be forgotten. For those who knew him, he was just as much a hero off-screen as he was on the screen.
We now turn to Brady Jordan for an update on how the University of North Alabama is keeping the public informed about coronavirus cases, with classes being in full swing for a little over a month now.
Health is a very serious matter at the University of North Alabama, and things just got even more transparent. In a press release last week, UNA notified students and faculty that a new case tracker for cumulative and new COVID-19 cases was finally up on the website. The case counter was previously removed a few weeks prior, which arose suspicion in the public eye. However, the university later clarified that this was due to a method of documenting cases being inaccurate. This comes as universities across the nation have been struggling to contain outbreaks of COVID-19 among student populations. As of this report, UNA only has 126 cumulative cases, with 43 of those being documented as active in the past week. It can be found on their website at the COVID-19 dashboard section. In Florence, UNA Today, Brady Jordan.
McFarland Park was a popular viewing area for fans of the 27th annual Trail of Tears commemorative motorcycle ride. Each year, t-shirts and patches are sold, with all proceeds going to the Alabama-Tennessee Trail of Tears Corridor Association. This association provides education on the Trail of Tears through road signs, historical markers, and monuments, as well as funding for Native American scholarships. According to their website, the group of cyclists ride once a year from Bridgeport, Alabama to Waterloo, Alabama. This is the longest motorcycle ride in America and was started as a way for people to honor the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and Seminole nations and their forcible removal from the area. On Saturday, dozens of cyclists rode through Florence, with many choosing to stop at Spring Park, a key stop on the Trail of Tears located in Tuscumbia, Alabama. They stopped to take a break and catch up with friends after their long ride.
More history is being added to Tuscumbia soon. The University of North Alabama is gearing up to open a new expansion in the city. The initiative to open a location to house classrooms, events, and offices was announced back in 2019. The new multi-purpose facility will be located on 6th Street in the downtown area and serves as a part of a plan to bring new life to downtown Tuscumbia. The space is set to open sometime in the next 3 months and marks the first time the University of North Alabama has held a presence in Colbert County since its ancestral LaGrange College campus was burned down during the Civil War.
With minor league baseball being canceled for the 2020 season due to COVID-19, the Rocket City Trash Pandas are finding different ways to fill their newly constructed stadiums with crowds. Let's take a look.
Recently, the Trash Pandas hosted a special tribute in honor of 9/11. Toyota Field was full of remembrance as a softball game between the Bearded Warriors of Madison, Alabama, and the USA Patriots, the country's official amputee softball team, took place. The night kicked off with some local and state police officers escorting the Bearded Warriors and the USA Patriots parade of motorcycles and team vehicles to the entrance. Before the first pitch, the moment of silence was held, followed by an emotional compilation of videos from that day. The 7-inning game consisted of fun for all, with great plays and home runs. Although the score was being kept, both teams were winners, as they were playing to show appreciation for the military and first responders who risk their lives every day to protect our nation. The night at Toyota Field ended with fireworks to celebrate America's spirit. September 11th, 2001 is a date that will not be forgotten in the minds of Americans. It has been 19 years since this tragic event, and it is still an emotional day for many who were victims, who lost loved ones, and who witnessed the events unfold.
Students at the University of North Alabama are curious as to whether skateboarding on campus is prohibited or not due to recent incidents. There have been several reported accidents in the parking deck as some skateboarders have had their ride come to a drastic end from an oncoming car in search of a parking spot. Some students say they have been stopped on campus by several campus police officers and that there is talk about banning skateboarding on campus, but an official decision is yet to be made. According to UNA's campus police chief, Kevin Gillian, even though skateboarding is not specifically mentioned in the campus policy, any use of skateboarding activity that causes destruction or harm to other people would be a direct violation of policy outlined in the University of North Alabama Student Handbook. As of October 2015, however, there has been no further notifications or changes made to rules for skateboarding on UNA's campus.
Apple has announced a new press event where they will reveal upgrades to smartphones, smartwatches, and iPads. This comes after numerous leaks showing all new redesign for its upcoming iPhone 12 models, flat edges, and a new blue color. Other new products, including a revised budget iPad and the upcoming Apple Watch Series 6, are slated to make an appearance as well. These will be followed by software updates to the iOS and watchOS. The most recent video leak is a look at the new Apple Watch Series 6 design. The event is being held at the Steve Jobs Theater on September 15th and will also be streamed online.
Toyota truck owners who are passionate bass anglers gathered at McFarland Park in Florence, Alabama on September 20th and 21st for the 9th annual Toyota Bonus Bucks Owners Bass Tournament. The weekend started on Saturday afternoon, where anglers registered to fish the tournament and got to meet members of the Toyota team of pro anglers. On Sunday, the anglers' fun began. The tournament was free to amateur anglers who owned a 2016 or newer model of an eligible Toyota truck. There was a total weight limit of 5 bass for the tournament at the 2 p.m. weigh-in. The first 200 anglers to register for the tournament received a complimentary gift bag from Toyota. The winning team received a check totaling $5,000.
That's all for today. I'm Julia Stith. Thank you for watching UNA Today, and we hope you have the great rest of your day.